originally. I went to college in Nashville at Lipscomb University, and I got my psychology degree. I'm an RBT. I want people to know that if you've met one child with autism, you've only met one child with autism. I feel like a lot of people will generalize what they know from their one experience, and they'll see another kid and be like, oh, that doesn't look like autism to me, but it's very different. Every child is extremely different. Keeping up my energy levels, I have to give 100% every day to all my kids. That's what they deserve, and sometimes it gets very exhausting to do that. I wanted to be, I had a long journey in college of deciding what I wanted to do. I was one of the college kids that changed my major a bunch of times. And in my very last semester of college, I still wanted to be a therapist, but I was in class and my professor was just talking about different fields that you can use in psychology, and he mentioned ABA, and I immediately was like, this is amazing, and I had never heard about it before, and so I'm so glad that I was paying attention in that class, because I seriously had to have no idea about this field. It was just that one time that he said it, and I was like, that's what I'm doing. I think it's beneficial because it promotes independence, which is really great for kids because they can start communicating what they need, and it's really great for parents because then it helps them be able to give their kids what they need, and then further down the line they'll start growing in that independence and communication skills, and then the goal is that they'll be able to be on their own, completely independent one day. Remember my professor in college, he was a therapist, and he told me that at the end of the day he would take his coat and he would hang it up, and when he did that he would say all his clients' names and he would like metaphorically hang them up for the day and be like, I'm done thinking about it. And then in the morning when he took his coat down, he would say those names again. He'd be like, now I'm 100% in, and this is what I'm thinking about. And so when I get home, I try to do that. I try to just not think about it, because if I think about it too much and I spend my night thinking like, oh, I could have done this better, like what does this child need from me tomorrow, then my whole headspace is just thinking about my job, and that's not great down the line, because that's how burnout happens, when you give 100% all the time and you never take that time to breathe. Potluck. Celebration. Pretty much our whole job is celebrating what the kids can do, and we don't like focusing on what they can't do. So just celebrating every single little thing, whether it's them partially being able to do something, or if they can do something, then we like really celebrate. And that's like the culture here too, is that if a kid is able to do something, we're all very excited about it. And we also celebrate each other, whether it's our birthdays, or like today is RBT Appreciation Day and there's all balloons, and so it's just celebration. The same thing as what I last said, like we just like to celebrate. It's always very joyful, and we like to focus on the positives and what we can do, and continue to improve